Commissioner, at that point, or would I address you now?
I would prefer if you wait till we get to that one.
It's fine,
Okay.
it's fine with me. I just wanted to check.
Any other public participation? If not, we'll go to number 3, the approval of minutes for the regular meeting of May 8th and the public hearing and special meeting on May 22nd, 24. Motion. May 8th and May 22nd. There was a special meeting.
Second to approve the minutes for the regular meeting on May 8th and the special meeting on May 22nd.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Vote so ordered. Thank you. Item number 4 on the agenda, I'm going to table because the information that I needed to discuss this was not brought to me today as we expected, but at this point, I'm going to table that. Number 5, unfinished business. 301 Bridgeport Avenue, BCC 24-8. We're looking to a motion here.
I'd like to make a motion to deny the application BCC-24-8 for 301 Bridgeport Avenue without prejudice pending engineering review to allow the applicant to come back before the board.
We have a motion made by Commissioner Duncan. Excuse me, Duncan.
No, Gino.
Oh, that was me, Mr. Meany.
I'm sorry, my mistake. Do we have a second?
I'll make a motion to second the motion to deny the application BCC -24-8 for 301 Bridgeport Avenue without prejudice pending engineering review to allow the applicant to come back before the board.
Thank you. All in favor?
Am I going to be allowed to,
I'm sorry?
Discussion.
am I going to be allowed to address the commission? That's what I had asked before. If I could address the commission about.
Absolutely. I thought it was after that.
Well, no, I wanted to
I'm
address
sorry,
it before you made any motion on it, because I'm assuming your motion is based on the fact that you allegedly have a hold, whatever you want to call it, moratorium on high-density residential housing. And as I said in my letter, I'm not sure if, I just want to ask if all the commission, all the WPCA members have a copy of my letter and the attachments. Has it been provided to everybody?
I don't know if they got a copy or not. Did anybody? No?
I have extra copies if any WPCA members want them. I don't know. Needed.
Bill or Mike or Ashley, would you mind texting me a photo of that letter?
Yep. There was a PDF sent to both the chairman and the sewer administrator. So they have emails with that effect. The purpose of my letter was brought up, and by the way, Attorney Dominic Thomas, Cohen and Thomas, 315 Main Street, Derby, Connecticut, representing the applicant and property owners of 301 Old Bridgeport Avenue. The information was provided to me that the issue with this application related to the March 13th, 2024 motion by the Water Pollution Control Authority and I think the motion as stated at that time, was to, place a hold, and I have a copy of the minutes here, to approve a temporary hold on the sewer applications with regard to high-density areas until the WPCA received a further analysis of flow capacity. It was made by Vice Chairman Chutka and seconded by Vice Chairman Miko and seconded by Commissioner Chutka. This commission, and again, I'm sure you'll rely on your corporation counsel, but the WPCA has no authority to place a moratorium or place a hold on applications. What I gave you was two things. Number one was I gave you the statute 7-246A, which that statute indicates that the WPCA timeframe for making a decision is in accordance with the land use or planning and zoning type timeframes, meaning you have 65 days with an extension of 65 days. And that is because you don't hold public hearings on applications. Now, one of the key things is to distinguish here between a sewer connection and a sewer extension. You certainly have the right as a commission, and the case that I presented to you, the Daughtry case, which is the seminal case on sewer, on WPCA activity, you have the right not to extend, you have discretion not to extend a sewer line. That is your authority. If someone comes to you for whatever use and they want to extend an existing sewer line in a sewer, even if it's in a sewered area, you have the discretion as to whether or not it's appropriate within that area. However, as the WPCA, you have no discretion with respect to a sewer connection, assuming, of course, that there is a sewer line in front of the property, because that's why it's called a sewer connection. And number two, you have capacity. And clearly you have capacity. The issue of your sewer sheds is, I think, interesting and helpful to you as the WPCA, but it does not create lack of capacity, because the capacity issue is your entire sewer plant capacity. So therefore, when you get a sewer connection application for you, such as the one at 0301 Bridgeport Avenue, and you do have sewer capacity, your minutes reflect that, you should make a decision within the time frame. And there is no such thing as hold or moratorium or anything like that. You don't have that authority, because that authority is vested, that ability to do that on certain applications is vested in the Planning and Zoning Commission, which is why I attached for you the Daughtry case, because the Daughtry case was something quite similar to, I think, what you intended, in that the town of Monroe, when they received, Newtown, when they received their sewer plant from the state of Connecticut at the old Fairfield Hills Hospital, what they did was they created a matrix, and they said, for example, this is what is allowed for sewer connection on this site, and that's all we're going to allow. The zoning. So if it was a property that allowed 4 single-family homes, then that's all they were going to allow it for. They were not going to allow multifamily. The case then went to the appellate court, and the appellate court ruled you can't do that. And the language that's in here, I don't know if I left it highlighted or not, is pretty clear that a WPCA is not empowered with actions, with authority that the Planning and Zoning Commission is empowered with. And in addition, in the Daughtry case, it mentions the difference between sewer connection and sewer extension. So with respect to a sewer extension, sewer connection, if there is an appropriate connection, and your engineering firm says these are the conditions, they usually do the size of the pipe, the TY, whatever else, and of course it's always subject to your sewer connection charge, there is no discretion. Now, in the second paragraph or third paragraph on the first page, I do mention the fact that there are no cases at all indicating whether or not this is a automatic approval. And I doubt very much it is interpreted as an automatic approval if you go beyond the 65 days. simply because those that are automatic approvals in land use, which are site plans and subdivisions, where you comply with what's in the regulation, and they don't act, it's an automatic approval. That language is stated clearly in the statute. So this is a situation where the shell is directive. In other words, you need to make your application. I think I don't think there's a need for you to deny this application without prejudice and make the applicant come back. What the applicant wants is this application processed and sent, if it hasn't been, sent to Weston and Sampson with a report back and then approved. It's a relatively simple sewer connection. And interestingly enough, I guess before you impose the condition of having final zoning approval before anybody comes to you, across Sunwood Drive from this application, Brookview Apartments is on the agenda tonight for the Planning and Zoning Commission for approval of its final site development plans. And yet this commission has already approved the sewer connection right across the street for the 50, I think it's 52, I'm not sure, Brookview Apartments at Brookview Apartment. You approved that back in 2021. So this is a relatively simple connection. The line exists. And so my request of if you haven't done, if Weston and Sampson hasn't done this, and again, obviously you're going to look to your corporation councils or anybody for advice, but there is nothing in statute, there is nothing in case law that gives the commission, the Water Pollution Control Authority, the ability to impose a hold or a moratorium on sewer connection applications. Obviously, looking at as you know, I have been buried in your videos and minutes quite a bit over the last few months, and reviewing a substantial amount and gathering that information is important for you. But also, one of the reasons why they say that WPCAs are not planning and zoning commissions and you can't base it on land use, you base it on capacity, is someone, won't mention who, mentioned to me the comparison between industrial uses and high density residential, which everybody says, well, there's a lot of bathrooms, there's a lot of kitchens and everything like that. I have to say, I was involved many years ago when I was a corporation counsel in an analysis of a sewer line that was being put into the town that I was town council of. And I will tell you, you can have a 3,000 square foot Amazon warehouse that has 5 bathrooms, relatively small, no bigger than just a big house. And I'm sure that wouldn't be a big impact on you. You also have a 150,000 square foot chip manufacturing facility that would be used as the impact upon your gallons per day on your sewer system would be 10 times what an apartment building would be like. So that's why they don't have a comparison, because you can't do that. There are multiple uses. So you're as an authority focus on capacity. So it's my client's position that we would like you to not deny this and make him come back. It's not, if you feel comfortable with an extension of 65 days to complete it, if you haven't done the report, do the report and bring it back to your August 14th meeting. And I'm here to answer any questions.
Does anybody, commissioners, have any questions of Attorney Thomas? No?
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Any discussion by the commissioners on the application at 301 Bridgeport Avenue? Hearing none, I would like to move the question. Those in favor? Signify by saying aye.
The motion, correct?
Yes. Those opposed?
Chairman, I was not here for the original presentation, so I will have to abstain.
Thank you. How many, positive? Was that
Steve and Pace, and you gotta check with Emily. You gotta hear what Emily.
Emily? Did he respond? Is
Yeah,
this for-
I had made the motion, but yes,
I'm sorry,
aye.
thank
Yep.
thank you. So moved then that the, motion is favorably moved. Five B, BCC 24-1, 123 to 130 Canal Street, East Park Royal. We need a motion to approve or deny.
I make a motion to approve application BCC 24 1 for 123 130 Canal Street, East Park Royale, giving understanding that connection fee and the user fee are still under review.
We have a motion by Commissioner Emily. We have a second.
I'll second the motion to approve application BCC 24 one for 123 to 130 Canal Street East, Park Royal, given the understanding the connection fee and the user fees are still under review.
Thank you. Any discussion? Any discussion? Those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And no, you only have to, John, yeah, mistake. Abstain, I'm sorry. Voting so ordered, thank you. Next one, 6A, 6A, BCC 24-9, 722 River Road, the Great River Water Club. We're looking to a, motion to take this in review and send it to our consultant.
Make a motion to accept application BCC 24-9 for 722 River Road Breakwater Club for review.
Motion is made by Commissioner Pace,
I second it.
seconded by Commissioner Chukta. Any discussion on the motion? Need to approve it? They are, who's not? Are they here? Oh, is he here? I didn't think it was,
Yeah, so we have to discuss them.
all right. Is there any representative here for River Road Construction? I'm sorry.
So
Ashley, what do you have? What does he have to do? I thought we already did. Oh, okay.
No, this is new. This is new.
I understand, but I thought it was already been, I'm sorry. Can I get your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Richard Crowell. I'm the property owner at 722 River Road. It's Kral. And we are the applicant before you today. I'm here representing as owner. Unfortunately, there was a little discrepancy in the time. So my engineer is available by phone if you do have any technical questions, but I can answer any other questions that any of the commissioner have regarding any of the site development plans or the process. And our attorney, Dominic Thomas, is also present.
At this time, I don't think we have any questions. We just received it and any commissioner has a question, I'd gladly entertain it, but
did we get drawings and all that stuff already?
right here, we just got it.
Okay. Well, of course, I didn't get them until Tuesday, so.
So that's why,
Came in Friday or whatever last week. Well, we can go over it.
that's, Well, that's,
They're online.
Okay.
We sent them to you.
that's the process we want to go through now is we're gonna review it ourselves to a degree, and then we're gonna give it to our consultant for the review, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay, very good. As we know, this line does go to Stratford. And we have been to the Stratford WPCA back in October.
Has that been approved?
It has. Well,
Okay.
it's a conditional approval, waiting final zoning commission and your letter in essence from this commission going back to them as part of the agreement, the intermunicipal agreement, from what I understand.
Good, I
So
got that.
they have it tabled until they receive the letter from this commission.
Good. That's the questions I had a couple of those questions. Thank you very much.
Sir.
So in that, in that vein, let's go to the motion to accept that for review.
I make a motion to accept application BCC 24 9 for 722 River Road, Great River Water Club for review.
Motion by Commissioner Emily, second by anybody?
I second a motion to accept the application BCC 24 9 for 722 River Road, Great Water Club for review.
Excellent, thank you. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by aye. Opposed? Abstain? John, you want to
No,
stay?
that's fine.
Okay. Vote and so ordered, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming.
Thank you.
6B bills rendered. You wanna explain that, Bill?
There's no, these are just bills that came through.
Just to pay?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a couple new, fairly new board members, I guess. We had, bills to pay for Weston and Sampson, and we held them off for a while, and they finally agreed on a price. So that, we need a motion. I would like to, it's been going on for so long,
This includes the thing for the,
Tank?
yeah.
Yes. This is not, but this is, no, these were ones that were just missed. This one was missing. We never knew where it was.
oh, that's a
And
missing, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that we already took care of that other one.
Anything is out.
Yes,
Yeah, they dropped it.
that's so far, yeah.
So
They
this
drop-
this is all the outstanding bills, including the one that we talked around a
Yeah.
while ago that was
This is-
inflated.
This one for February just got lost. No idea where it went.
Okay.
And then this one here is just for the May, what they did for May.
So what did they do with this other bill? Which-
That's what I meant to tell you. He'll tell you how much.
What, the other bill?
Yeah, the
That
bill,
was the one that we figured out, just give them 12,000.
we ended up,
Whole thing, yes, and that's already paid.
Just curious.
That already went out.
went down, he dropped that $8,000. Okay, we need a motion.
I make a motion to approve the payment Weston and Sampson invoice number 2241303 for $8,166.85.
Can you do the second one too, sir?
I also make a motion to approve the payment of the Weston and Sampson invoice number 5241278 for $1,326.81.
Thank you. You have a second?
I'll second,
Second.
the motion to approve item 6B-I or 6B-1 and item 6B-2. Both Weston and Sampson bill. 6B-1 is in the amount of $8,166.85. And 6B-2 is $1,326.81.
Thank you. Okay, we have a motion made and a second. We have any discussion on the motion? Can, all those in favor of paying this bill?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Excellent, thank you very much. So ordered. 7, financial statement is not available tonight, so we're gonna just skip over that. We need a motion to adjourn.
I got a question.
Yes, I'm sorry.
What happened with filling Danielle's spot as far as getting someone to
what it,
In other words, to-
Yeah, at the
not
plant,
to so
Danielle,
much fill her spot, but to make sure we have,
there's,
Three,
yeah,
four.
Bill stepped up, signed up, said he'd take control. Garrett. In the interim, they're taking applications for it. Apparently they have somebody. And then we're waiting on the engineer for the class 4.
And do we
But
have,
there is,
I'm assuming we have backfill, because I think we have to have a certain amount of classes, right, on,
yeah,
right?
that's all said for now.
but we're still short.
Yeah, yeah. We're still short of God.
And they had,
Player person, sorry.
and then we had a major breakdown this week with the two pumps at the station. The plant lost power and then they couldn't get the pumps to go to work. So the guys are down there working overtime, quite the overtime will be quite high this month when we get the bill. Motion to adjourn. Larry,
one more question.
I'm sorry.
So I think that we're gonna hand this back to Attorney Cotter, this letter, or yeah, which I'm sure he's already got. Get his take on. what
This one?
towns- Yeah,
Yes, he's got it.
so.
He
And wait till we get,
it was addressed to me. And I never got it until 2 days ago. So, Bill got it and then he gave me a copy of it. And then I got it in my email 2 days ago. So,
now we're gonna wait for Cotter to give us
yes,
direction.
yes.
What
he's working on it as we speak. There's a couple suggestions he wants to make, but he couldn't make it tonight to ask for those, but he will either be, calling you or emailing you or talking to you about it in the next few days because he wants to get some of this done before the, trial next Thursday. But I can't say any more about that because I don't know anymore.
That's enough.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Or somebody make a motion?
I mean,
Okay. That's right, you did make a motion. Thanks very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Okay,